Hi, Gemini. Is Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have a very cool reading. I hope you guys are doing well. And Gemini, if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading, you may get one, and the link is below. That is with Mystic Sense. All the information is there. Yeah, and if you would like a reading with me, please see the About tab here on my page, and let's get into it. We start with hope, Gemini, right? Everybody needs hope, right? Of course, but this is somebody here is like hoping, you or them, is hoping to be together. Yeah, we have conclusions are within reach. This is the full moon eclipse. You know, we're still feeling the Scorpio eclipse that we had, I think it was just about a week ago. But, you know, we're still feeling that. It's 10 days before and 10 days after, you know, it could last. And so eclipses are endings and new beginnings. They are moon cycles. We had a lunar eclipse, but, you know, these can be opportunities. Yes, they can, right? Conclusions are within reach. Yeah. And somebody's like, conclusions, some type of endings are going to happen here. Maybe it's a conclusion with a decision, but there's some type of ending here because we also have the World card here, which is triumph. Yeah. So the Swan Spirit is here, and this is time for a deep dive. Yes, it is, right? A real deep one. Yeah, deeply in love, I believe. And you may be traveling at this time, Gemini, because this card here, this is Dionysus and Ariadne. That's her name, right? And and this is the World card, though. And here he is, Dionysus, supposed to be the god of wine, I believe. But hey, uh, and so you know they're married here. It looks like because they are both wearing this kind of you know, the headband here, and the way she's wearing the white dress, and they look like they got married, right? And maybe you want to marry somebody, possibly, but you know, this talks about, let's go ahead and, you know, talk a little bit about the story. This is Princess Ariadne helped Theseus slay the Minotaur. So the Minotaur was, you know, I don't know, he's kind of like a dinosaur and a bull, kind of. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, you know, by teaching him to use a golden thread as a path within the labyrinth where the Minotaur lived. Yeah, and she's holding the golden thread here. This is very cool. So somebody has shown, in this reading, you could be showing somebody some wisdom, or maybe how to take a deep dive with you, or how to join you, or something like that, right? Because they're joined together here, right? They are. Okay. And the labyrinth was kind of like a maze. Yeah, kind of. Ariadne thought they would live together forever, but Theseus abandoned her on the island of Naxos. Bereft as she was, like so hurt, right? Ariadne did not know she was fated for a greater love, Dionysus, the god of divine intoxication. See, hey, you've been drinking a lot, Gemini? That's funny, huh? I said the god of wine, didn't I say that? Yeah. He loved Ariadne for her passionate bravery and loyalty. Now a goddess by marriage, she went on to live in blissful triumph with her immortal husband. So this is very beautiful, right? And her husband was more like a kind of a spirit guy, or you know, he's with her immortal husband, or he just was never going to die, right? So she helped she helped Theseus in the beginning slay the Minotaur, right? It was like the monster. With this golden thread. She's hiding the thread here, kind of, because here she is with Dionysus, right? So he left her on the island, and then, you know, she was rescued by Dionysus. So this Theseus guy was a real, you know, he betrayed her, basically, right? She helped him, you know, she helped him get away from Minotaur, or helped him slay, right, with this thread, and then he abandoned her, and now she found something better. This could be a story about a blessing in disguise. It could be, but you know, somebody here had. This is about a union, though. Somebody has hope here. For some type of an ending, a conclusion, and you know, this Dionysus and Ariadne talks about both. Talks about an ending and a new beginning. And here's this wine. And you know, not the swine, the swan, Capricorn, I mean Gemini, because we're talking about, diving into love, of course, right? So let's see what we have, Gemini. And, we have we have your cards here, and we also have your persons, right? This is how we're going to do it today. Let's see what we have, Gemini, for you guys. And we're going to put the cards out slowly because they could be in their birthday suits. And, we can't have too much of that here. It's definitely not me. No, it's not. Let's see what we got, though, you guys. Okay. All right. So, Gemini, your cards are up here and your person's cards are below. Your challenge here is the Nine of Swords reversed. It could be that somebody kept worrying here and you're like, I need this cycle to end, this cycle of worry, and, think success, right? Because it looks like maybe somebody was kind of sad here and then they finally started to, have hope here. Remember the story of Ariadne. She was really sad, right? She was left abandoned. And, I'm not sure if anybody was abandoned here. That could be like a stretch. But this is a reading about triumph and winning and, and having your wish here, because here she was. She got her major wish after being, abandoned. So that's what this reading is about here. This is great because here's triumph at the end of the oracle spread in the outcome, right? You could be dealing with Sagittarius, maybe Virgo. It could be anybody here. But here's the sad ending right here, Gemini, the Five of Cups. So this is what's on your mind here. I feel like what you're saying to yourself, Gemini, is some type of, you could be saying that some type of a cycle has to end here. It has to end. Like a completion is needed, some type of a cycle. You could be hurting somebody here and you could be saying, well, there's nothing I can do about it because I have to live my life. And probably because you have a wish here and you look like you want to be together with somebody here. And it does look like there's an ending here with the full moon eclipse. Yeah, anything can happen when we have an eclipse. There can be radical behavior. I feel like that eclipse was last week, and maybe it was a week before, but whenever, because time's going by so fast, but whenever it was, I was feeling really kind of not in my element, or not, feeling kind of up in an upheaval here. Your person has the Ace of Cups, and here they have Judgment, so we're going to cover that. Let's see what we have, because they're in their birthday suits. They're rising here from the dead, right? They didn't have a choice. They couldn't go to Macy's at the last minute, or, wherever here. Maybe there's a new place, because, a new store, right? And so here we have Gemini. Here, your challenge here is a Nine of Swords reversed. Let's get a couple cards here. And you're trying to understand something over here, the Page of Swords. You're trying to understand about this person down here. I believe you are. Because you have this Two of Swords energy, and over here is the Page of Swords, like you feel either out of, like you don't have the power, kind of, or that you feel like you don't understand something fully, or you don't know the answer, or something like that. Or whether or not this person has figured it out as well. That could be it too. And in your fear here, or your doubt, is the Knight of Cups. So you look like you are doubting this person down here. That's kind of how it looks here. There could be closure here, because in this reading, because this Triumph card can speak to closure, right? Which can be rebirth. It could be an ending and rebirth. We have Judgment here. Your person wants a new beginning with you, Gemini, because here are the cards, and I've straightened this out, and you guys can see the cards now. So here they are, their current energies, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, and they have the Knight of Pentacles here. Maybe they're a Virgo, a Taurus, or Capricorn. they could be. And in their challenge here is the Six of Swords. So your person's challenge, Gemini, is to transit out of a situation that's not working for them. This is always to get to a better place. It's just that's the Six of Swords. And here they are. Their hope is judgment. See, this person wants judgment is death and rebirth typically. Now, it can be a decision, of course, but this is like an awakening and rebirth. I feel like this person wants rebirth with whoever this Ace of Cups is with, and that's you. This person wants a rebirth with you, and I feel like they're either with somebody else or some other. Yeah, they could be because of this Triumph card, right? Where she was originally with Theseus, and then she thought it was good with Theseus, and then when he abandoned her, she woke up. She goes, oh no, he was really awful. Yeah, yeah. There's an awakening here. I feel like it is your person down here, Gemini, but it may be you as well, right? So let's see why your person. Let's see why you have the Nine of Swords in your challenge, and we have the House. So there's either another relationship challenging you, Gemini, or your relationship is on the skids here. Yeah, because the Nine of Swords is showing up with it. So it's possible that you were in isolation. It is. And your doubt and fear up here, Gemini, is Temperance reversed. And we have the High Honor card. I feel like you could be, it's possible here that like somebody here is like you're caring about their, like you could be caring about their kind of their level of, not their level, but their state. Like you could care about them. You look like you have to hurt somebody here, and that you're like, well, I don't want to hurt somebody, but I kind of have to. And over here is the High Honor card, like, well, in the fear and the doubt. Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of honoring going on here. It's possible here that you're trying to walk away, but you're kind of trying to please somebody, not really please them, but not leave them so bereft, not so kind of like, like so hurt possibly. And the concern card, yeah, you're kind of worried about somebody here. Maybe it's a Sagittarian. But you could feel like they're going to feel kind of like disrespected in a major way. It's also possible. Yeah. And the Star. Yeah. See, you want, and that's what this card is here. This Hope card is the Star card. You want to like revive something with somebody else. It does look like that. You want a new beginning with somebody else. Now, your person down here, this person down here is, I believe, this could be third party energy. It could be. This person is the one down here who wants to be with you. But you look like you're sad over here, stepping out of something, right? Yeah, but you also look like, in the end, I triumphed. And I feel like you are looking, Gemini, for your own happiness. It's not just this person down here, right? Who I believe, wants a new beginning with you, Ace of Cups. I feel like you are seeking your own kind of growth or happiness too. Like it's, yeah. So this is kind of double, right? With you and with this other person. And in their challenge is the Six of Swords and the main male. This person's trying to transit out of something, or you are, or they want you to do it because it's in their challenge, right? The Staircase. Yeah, see, this is a choice that's being made here in this reading. They could have wanted you to make a choice, and you know that you have to kind of hurt somebody. And Judgment and the child is in their hopes. Now, the child, I don't believe, is a baby here. I think it's just a new beginning, death and rebirth and a new beginning. And here they are doubting this Page of Cups. Maybe it's your person. Maybe this person could be thinking, Gemini, because you look like you're in a way harder place than this person. This person could be thinking that you're not going to maybe trust your intuition and come forward, right? Or that you're having a hard time maybe speaking for yourself on some level. Because this is in their doubt and fear. And here is the magnifying glass. They could be feeling, your person could be kind of like doubting that you're going to find the right words here to tell somebody, to tell this other person, I believe. Because you could also, Gemini, be looking for the right words right here, Page of Swords, in your hopes. You could be looking to, gee, I need to say the right thing, because you look like you're stepping out. The house is here in the challenge. You're stepping out of a relationship. And your person down here looks like they want you to make a choice. And in what is unknown in your person's energy is the Six of Cups. This is whether or not you find them really kind of warm and fuzzy, or maybe kind of worth it to return to them, possibly. This is about the past and journey and destinations. Yeah, this person is totally in the dark if there's going to be an ending and a new beginning. Yeah, maybe this is travel. It could be, because he's getting on the train, and the Triumph card can talk about travel. Maybe this person will also want to take a trip with you. But here, this person, your person, Gemini, could be your third person. Yeah. Yeah, no digs, Gemini, right? It could be it could be another person, not this one up here. I don't believe it is, that you're kind of thinking about. I feel like this person, it's very much confusing to them if there's going to be an ending and a new beginning with you. Yeah, they're very much confused about that. We're going to end this reading, Gemini, but yeah, this is something that looks like it's going to get figured out, and in the end, you're going to have a triumph. You're going to end up with like the right person. That's really what this card is about. This card is about, she thought, what's his name, Theosis or something like that, was the right person. And then she realized, really what a thug he was, right? Yeah, an old-fashioned thug, or, Renaissance, whatever they call that those times. And, and she figured out that he's a thug, and that she wanted to be with Dionysus, who rescued her. Yeah, it's really interesting here. Yeah, we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here.